Jason J. Boom Legaard here, coming at you with another quick video. This one shooting a little different here. We got some more funky angles, going with the hand cam, real high tech again. And what I want to talk about is how this thought was triggered by a video from Gary Vaynerchuk, which I'm going to show you here in a second, just a quick 2-minute video. That what we're doing online, as entrepreneurs and as building a business. As he talks about, in the digital age, we have to remember that we are building legacies with the content that we are generating and that we are putting out to the world. So when you write that Facebook post or you tweet something out when you're all fired up about something, that video you make, like this one, it's going to be there for the test of time, and others long after you're gone can see what you were about. And that's no small thing, because that's your family name that's on this. The Legaard name is on this video now. So I don't take that lightly. So that's why I'm always focused on providing very, very high value content, the right type of energy, enthusiasm, the fun, such as shooting this with this weird tilted angle, what have you, is that I always have to pump out the good stuff, the great stuff, the best stuff, because that's what I want to leave behind. Even if I'm going through a tough time or a struggle or a challenge, maybe sometimes there's a way to present that as training or as coaching, but many times you just keep that to yourself and you continue to provide the right type of value because you are building a legacy. So with that, let's check out Gary Vaynerchuk, and we'll let you check him out. He really nails it with this video. So hold on.
So clearly I'm here at 30 Rock in New York City on a gloomy, almost rainy day, and I've been thinking about something that a lot of people have been talking about, or let me rephrase, a lot of people haven't been talking about, a thing that I've been thinking about tremendously. And I kind of just want to make this statement, which is, I don't understand how people don't realize that they are the patriarch of their family. And let me explain. Everybody who right now is in, let's say, 20 to 40-year-old range is putting out so much content through their Facebook posts, through their tweets, through their pictures, that they are basically starting the foundation of technology, digitally enhanced content that every generation, I'm talking great grandkids, are going to look back at as almost the starting point. I mean, when you look at my family, and even the family that takes the most pictures in the world, there's only so much more content. Meanwhile, you have a vast amount of content. I mean, for me, I did Wine Library TV every day for 6 years. That video is going to be in place for all my children. And so, watching the way people are commenting and talking about politics and engaging and the kind of pictures they're taking and the things they're doing, I'm questioning if people realize how big this really is. I'm questioning if you realize that everything you say on the internet and every picture you take, and I don't mean from like a bikini shot, I mean like derogatory to someone else, your thoughts and predictions, all the dumb shit that your grandfather did is lost in history. Everything you're doing is being documented, and you are putting the stake in the ground for your last name and the heritage and the legacy of your family. I implore people that consume this video to think twice, not from is this like just not right, from a historical long-term point of view of if you want to set the tone for your family long-term. Legacy, my friends, is greater than currency. You are the patriarch of your family.
So, with typical Gary Vaynerchuk style and flair, I love how he presented this point about, we are building a legacy with what we put out as far as our value and our content here with technology on the internet. And, like the simplest, funny way he put it, pardon his language, of course, but, the stupid shit that your grandpa did is long gone. No one remembers it anymore because there's no record of it. The stupid shit that we do, it could be on someone's iPhone video. It could be on YouTube. It could be a Twitter post that you did at 4 in the morning when you had a little too much of the you-know-what, and you were all fired up about something, So keep that in mind. And if you're always coming at your journey here as far as providing value to the marketplace with building your business as an entrepreneur, and you're understanding the fact that we are building a legacy, we are building something that's going to stand the test of time, something that is going to be left behind us for many years. And that's why I've always done my absolute best to focus on being authentic, to have a lot of fun, to be entertaining, to provide any insight that I have gained through my journey, to be as upfront and authentic and transparent as possible so that you see where I am, where I've been, where I'm going, the ups, the downs, and just always providing that as much as possible, because I want my legacy to be of gratitude, of a certain type of attitude and an altitude that is possible for everyone out there that makes certain decisions, and they make a stand and they embrace those types of philosophies. Because one of the greatest bits of wisdom I got from one of my best friends and a mentor, Albert Purifoy, is he talked about how if he's having a struggle or a challenge in his life, or maybe he's a little bummed out about something, he never really shared that with many people, and many times not even with the closest of friends. And I asked him, like, well, why wouldn't you? You know, sometimes that's necessary, that you need that sounding board, you know, of a good friend. And his explanation was, hey, everybody's got their thing that they might be struggling with, that's a challenge, that's depressing them, you know, whatever. It's just something funky that they're going through. And since everybody probably has some of that, why should I then pile mine on top of theirs and just add to their stress? And I thought that was very interesting, because, hey, I'm a human being, and many times when I'm getting ready to shoot a video or make a post, I might be going through a challenge. You know, maybe I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't know. Didn't get enough of sleep. It could be a lot of different things. But in that moment, I don't let that energy infect what I am building as the legacy of J-Boom. I want to only provide the best value, the best content, the best energy, you know, so that it serves no purpose of building that legacy if I, you know, put out some, at least in my opinion, you know, sometimes those struggles can be used as coaching examples, and then that it turns into great energy and a great positive piece of content or value. But, you know, for me to just kind of go on some rant because I'm PO'd about the fact I didn't get enough sleep and blah, 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 I didn't really provide you any value with that. I got some stuff off my chest, but now I've typed it and it's now out to everybody to see. Or it's a video where I did a rant and it's out for everyone to see. And that's, and, you know, and then so therefore I'm kind of piling on anyone else's stuff that they're struggling with. And just for me, it's a personal philosophy and a way that I have chosen to work my business and to connect with people through these videos. So I just love Gary Vaynerchuk. He was definitely one of my biggest mentors as an entrepreneur, as an example. Got a chance to meet him, in fact, on his Thank You Economy book tour. In fact, I'm resurrecting some video footage I shot at his speech. He spoke for about 40 minutes there. He is as real deal as he seems in those videos. There's no front when it comes to Gary V. He is who he is, and I tried to learn from that example, and hence, you know, tilted fedoras, all this kind of crazy stuff, tilted angles with cameras, whatever. We're having a lot of fun, and that is a big part of why I'm doing what I do. I want to entertain as well as educate, have a blast, and everybody learns along the way. We go through this together. And, you know, with that, we're going to end it with, of course, the catchphrase. Gratitude is the attitude that's going to give your dreams altitude. We're working it together, and let's all build our own legacy from the heart, from our spirit, from authenticity. And if we're all doing that, the legacy we're building and the legacy that will be left behind will be something not only we will be extremely proud of, but each of our entire families and our communities. With that, this is Jason J. Boom Legaard. Boom, and I'm out.